Hi, my name is René Gutiérrez. I'm from Monclova, Coahuila. And then the first time when I saw this documental, I was like, okay, I want to see everything about the movies, and about the rings and everything. I was more interested in the acting, in the choreography, the swords, the armors. But then I was very surprised when I saw that there was people practicing this, because at that age I was 20 years old. And I was very fat. I mean, I'm fat now, but I was way too fat at that time. I was like 115 kilos, and I was like, okay, I have to lose weight, but I don't have so much time. I have to practice something that it's fun and it's really useful to do. So when I saw this video, it was like, okay, I want to practice that. But there was a problem. Here in Mexico, I wasn't able to find somebody who can teach that. Then after I met an old friend, when I was 30 years old and I was doing another workout to lose weight, and he invited me to his fight club. Not so hardcore like the movie, but it was very fun because we joined it every weekend. We fight. We use box to fight, some taekwondo, kickboxing, and it was. We didn't fight so seriously because we were friends and we didn't want to break each other's bones or something like that. But it was good. And then I started to fight with the soft combat swords. You know, that swords that are made of some soft thing that doesn't kill you, can't hurt you so much. And I realized that my friend and another dude from the group used to practice sport fencing, and I was maybe I can convince them to start practicing medieval martial arts. So I showed them the video, and they were completely amazed like me, and they were like, okay, we need to practice this, we need to train medieval martial arts, but there is this problem. We know sport fencing, they told me. We don't know how to fight with a long sword or with a shield. It's very different. And again I was like, yeah, what am I going to do? But I really wanted to do, and I started to search. Well, I wasn't taking very seriously, and then my father died at the same age, in 2011. Yeah, in New Year's Eve, and that is certain apart that it was very, very sad to lose my father at such a short age. There was this thing that, like I said, okay, you can really die at any time. You can really leave this place and let a lot of things unfinished. And I said, okay, if I'm going to practice this, I have to take this very, very, very seriously. So I started to investigate through the internet. It was the only tool that I had, and using the people who I saw in the documentary and the information, I contacted the people from ARMA, John Clements and ARMA International, and they directed me with the people from the ARMA Mexico, and I was going like, oh yeah, there is somebody in this country who likes to fight with swords. So we started to fight, with wooden sword, with wasters, and we keep practicing, and then we got a lot of new people. At first we were just 3 persons training every weekend. Sometimes 1 or 2 will join us, but then more people get interested. We were more people fighting, and it was cool because we started to know more people that in other circumstances we will never meet. I mean, we have a black belt in Hapkido. We have a woman, this lady who's very good with the sword, and he's like a chemistry, something like that. We have 3 doctors, medics, and we have art students. We have a chef. We have a guy who who is very good with with the bow, arrows and bows, and there's me. So this was great because I realized that I was good at something, and that people really follow really trust what I show them, what I teach them, and it feels great. It feels really cool to have somebody depending on you that really trusts you, because when we train, I say them, okay, we're going to do this seriously and with a lot of caution, because we are betting our life. The sword can break, the fencing must can break, something can happen, and we can get a real harm, But we have been lucky that we haven't had a real accident. I mean, some bruises, some strong hits, but nothing so serious. Then we meet another group called Vikings of Monterrey, whose leader is a guy from Netherlands, from Holland. This guy is called Dennis. He's a very tall person and a very nice person, and we are more people now. They train in another place, but sometimes we train together, we fight, and we have a great time. The best part of this is we are trying to achieve, what we are trying to achieve is to get to be a study work from ARMA from the north of Mexico, and the people from the Distrito Federal, which is the capital of Mexico, are helping us to get to there. And that's great, because we have 2 years doing this with no other help but that videos on the internet and the manuals and some books I bought to the web. And it's been hard, but it's good. It's a lot. It's a big reward. And the hardest part in this is the people, because in Mexico, if you don't play football or baseball or something that is very popular, the people doesn't understand you, and they put a finger on you. What are you doing that? What are you going to achieve? Are you going to get rich? Are you going to get any money? And I'm like, no, I'm not expecting any of that, because it's just fun. I mean, I'm doing exercise. I lost 15 kilos. I have to lose another 15, but I have that. I'm in the middle right now. I got new friends. It's when you're over your 30s, it's hard to get new friends, and it's a great thing to do. I mean, you need to be a little bit obsessed to practice this, because you have to get the weapons, you have to get protection, you have to study again, you have to learn new things, and it's hard, but it's really cool. And I can imagine my life in another way now that I practice this, and I'm very, very happy with the people, very thankful with the people from Reclaiming the Blade. Because if it wasn't for this documentary, I will never get to know everything, all this hidden world, and it's great. It's cool. Thank you.